Fox 10 Gulfstream. This is Next Weather.
All right, here's what we're tracking across the area as we look at our headlines. And we've got some wonderful weather this week with some sunny days. We'll have low humidity, so it won't feel too bad, and the nights will be mild. We will get in some fall-like air by the weekend. Drought conditions continue to deepen and worsen with very low rain chances this week, and that's common in October to have dry conditions. 88 for a high today in Mobile. Hey, we didn't hit 90 today. That's good. And this is going to be more of the situation. Occasionally we'll brush up against 90 degrees, but a lot of days in the upper 80s, so that's a good thing. We're getting a break from the extreme heat. In the tropics, we're watching Tropical Storm Philippe here, not far away from the Leeward Islands. Most of the convection is actually out over the Atlantic, and this feature is about to lift to the north and head up towards Bermuda. It could become a hurricane in the Atlantic, but as you've noticed probably if you've been following it this tropical season, an awful lot of systems have been out here over the open waters of the Atlantic. Through Saturday, it will be heading to the north, nowhere near the United States. Our forecast lows tomorrow morning. Gotta love this. So some of the inland areas here are going to be in the 50s, 56 in Evergreen, Alabama, 66 in Mobile. Not a bad start to the day tomorrow, and upper 60s in Pensacola. Here's what we're seeing over the next 4 days as temperatures will be ramping up to about 90 tomorrow and then leveling off in the upper 80s through Friday. If we see any rain at all, we could see a stray shower Friday, and overnight lows will be fairly comfortable this week. We do expect some fall-like air this weekend. We'll look at that in your long-range forecast coming up, so that's something to look forward to there. All right, well, as you may have guessed, the temperatures for the first 2 days of October were well above average and not very fall-like. And as meteorologist Matt Barentine explains, be patient because October is a month of changes.
Here as we get going into October, it's going to be quite hot to start the month. I know it's supposed to be fall, but we're just not quite there. We're still kind of in summertime temperatures, and you can see that here all week long. Temperatures are going to be right up around 90 degrees, well above average. The average would be 84, but not anywhere near records. You might remember just a few years ago, back in 2019, the first 5 days of October, we broke records every single day, the mid to upper 90s. Thankfully, we're not going anywhere near those records, so those will stay on the books. We will eventually cool off, but it won't happen until the upcoming weekend. Now, here's what's supposed to happen in October. We're supposed to have really big changes. We normally start the month off about 84 in the afternoon, 64 in the morning. By the end of the month, we're some 9 degrees cooler in the afternoons and some 12 degrees cooler in the mornings. Of course, those are averages, and you have to have hot and cold to average things out, so sometimes you get a little bit of both. And October is a big month of change, and eventually we are going to see some changes this month. In Mobile, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
All right, here's what we're seeing here. Also, you got to look at the skies because when we get these clear nights, you've got some chances to spot the International Space Station. That's going to happen tonight, and so more on that. Here's Jennifer Lambers.
Well, heading into this evening, keep your eyes on the skies because you have an opportunity to spot the International Space Station. Now, the best viewing is going to come into play later on for this evening. Now, that time is going to be at about 7:20, and it will be visible for 3 minutes. So look towards the north, and it'll rise about 10 degrees above that and disappear about 14 degrees above the east-northeast, reaching that max height of about 16 degrees. Now, you actually have 2 opportunities to view it heading into tonight. A second viewing opportunity, only for 1 minute, however, will be at 8:56 p.m. 13 degrees will be that max height. So make sure you look towards the west-northwest. Again, 8:56 will be that 1 minute viewing, but 7:20 you can view it for 3 minutes. Now, there will actually be multiple opportunities heading into the next couple of days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, with that best viewing opportunity being Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll continue to keep you updated on all the best viewing opportunities right here on Fox 10. But you can always find those best viewing times online for your exact location. Reporting in studio, meteorologist Jennifer Lambers, Fox 10 News.
And here's the 7 days. So we've been looking for some fall-like air, and it's here this weekend. We've got a little bit more warm weather in the afternoons this week, but look at Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So a high of 83 Saturday, 78 Sunday, and 79 on Monday for daytime highs. Overnight lows in the 50s. We'll need some jackets at night. by the weekend. Yes, fall will finally be here with the forecast. Thanks for joining us here on Next Weather.